Hi everyone, Zoltan here, and in this video we will test the GeForce 6, more precisely the 6600 GT on AGP. It's not the high-end part, that would be the 6800 Ultra or GT, but this middle class card was actually very fast, and we are believing that it will outperform the 5900 XT as well. Here you can see it's from Gainward with this really nice little cooling solution here. It's all metal, I think it's aluminum, and also we have this Molex power connector here, 2 DVIs in the last video, and this card is basically a very beautiful red PCB here. Yeah, a really nice card. So what we will have comparing to the 5900 XT, here is the default, so I just find it on the web, GPU Z, and let's look at it. This could be an identical card, really close to it, with the new NVIDIA chipset from 2004, which has 8 pixel pipe instead of 4, which is a big improvement, but I think this can only do 1 texel per pixel pipe, so maybe the same as the 5 series card, but better in pixel fill rate, and comparing to this, maybe in texture fill rate as well, GP4X, 4 ROPs, and the same 3 vertex shaders. So in theory it could perform the same, also 128 megabytes as we had GT3. That would be great, but we have a 128-bit bus instead of the 256, so basically the bandwidth instead of 12 gigabyte per sec, 22 gigabytes per sec on the XT card, we have a 14.4, so it's lower, but the basic improvements on the core are really great. So finally NVIDIA fixed the issues with the FX series, and we have a very beefy, so instead of 375 megahertz, we have 500 megahertz on the core, which is really great. So if not better, but at least I think this card will perform same or better than the 5900 XT, which is not on there, it's there. Yeah, so yeah, and also we have a DirectX 9.C, which is a shader model 3.0 compatible. We will using Windows Millennium. That means we were not really using the shader model 3, cause no games actually supporting it. Also 3D Mark 05 is not running on Win9X. So yeah, but we will test 3D Mark 99 to 2003. So just like in the previous videos, this will be a great experiment. Also, just a quick look at what we have on the other cards. Yeah, 8 texture units, 8 pixel pipes, and yeah, the frame rate is pretty, fill rate is pretty just fine. Okay, so let's check out this card, go through the games and the 3D marks, and see how it performs. And also this will be the last card in the series with Windows ME. Then I will go to Windows 2000 or XP if 2000 is not performing well enough. So yeah, this will be the end of this era of graphics cards. Yeah, so please enjoy the video and like it if you like it, and dislike it if you don't. Just tell me what's your opinion, and thank you for it. Okay, so this is Series Sam, the first encounter on the 6600 GT, and the resolution is 1280 by 1024. Everything at quality, so maximum settings, and as you can see, the frame rate is absolutely perfect, above 100, sometimes even close to 200. So yeah, it's an OP card for Series M, and I can say that some older games, for instance, that those games are not running with this card, with this driver version anymore, but newer games like Series M is running smoothly. Quake 3 on the 6600 GT, and as you can see, it's 91 frame per second, stable. Resolution is 1280 by 1024. Everything is at its maximum. So yeah, Quake 3 as well. Yeah, running smoothly. It's just perfect. Unreal Tournament 6600 GT. The resolution is the same, 1280 by 1024, and it's a stable 75 frames per second, never a single drop. And this is, I think, 5 bots in the campaign, just one before the last level. Yeah, it's running very smooth and no graphical issues at all. It's really beautiful. I'm using the OpenGL mode and everything is at the highest, of course. Yeah, really enjoyable. And this is Unreal Tournament 2004 on the 6600 GT. Everything is at the highest, and the resolution is only 800 by 600. And actually, this setting is not the most optimal because there are really frequent frame drops here, and I think it's because it's using a lot of texture memory, and we are on Windows ME, so really this game is not for this. But you can set the resolution to 1024 by 768 and everything goes around normal, and the game is pretty smooth. What I wanted to test this extremely high setting as well, and yeah, it's playable. The card is pretty good, but I think this game could handle a Core 2 Duo as well, or a much higher clocked Pentium 4, or a nice AMD CPU, and even a better graphics card. But I think in Windows 2000 with more system memory, this game would be playable much better. So yeah, but it's really nice. So yeah, you can play this game with this card, absolutely. And this is Far Cry 6600 GT. Sorry about saying the card name, but I have many videos and I always have to know which video goes to which card, so that's why. 1280 by 1024 and medium preset, and I'm pretty surprised about the frame rate this time, cause it's well above 60. I remember frame drops here and there, or maybe with the high resolution, high settings, it was worse. But yeah, I think it's definitely playable. Maybe if we could have some action here, we would see lower frame rates, but yeah, the 6600 is pretty great. I think with the high settings we ran out of system memory, because just 512 here with Windows ME. But yeah, Far Cry is looking great, no issues at all. I have seen some texture problems with this card at Phil's computer lab or something, but I'm always using the latest drivers from NVIDIA's website, which is actually making the old games problematic sometimes, but the latest games like Far Cry is running pretty smooth and the graphics is nice. So yeah, 6600 GT Pentium 4, and yeah, Far Cry is actually a great experience. You've seen here a little lag, so yeah, but it's running greatly, nicely. Yeah. So Halo here, 6600 GT 1280 by 1024, and everything at the highest settings. And what I can tell, the frame rate is pretty acceptable, between 20s and 40s. You see it's around 30 now, 38, which is good, but loading new areas, saving the checkpoints and all of those stuff can really freeze the game for a couple of seconds, which is annoying, but I think it's because of Windows ME and system RAM, and it's not because of the card. Yeah, 20s here. Yeah, maybe I could lower the resolution by one at least, or a little texture detail, but yeah, I wanted to see what this card can do on Windows ME, and for Halo this is a really great card, working much better than the 5900 were. So you see the checkpointing here, and basically Halo is perfectly playable. GTA Vice City 6600 GT resolution is at 1280 by 1024. Everything is at the highest, and as we've experienced with the GeForce 5 or 5900, this game was already pretty smooth, and with this card is even better, never really dropping below 60. So yeah, we have seen some 50s here with those polished cars, but as you can see, the water is also better looking, and I don't know if it's using better shaders or with the more texture memory it's better or whatever, but yeah, GTA Vice City is okay in Windows ME, and also it's good with this card. And yeah, awesome game. And for a moment, here is our little playtester girl. So in every video she's playing these games, my little sister. So yeah, that's it.